Hi, it's JP. Well, I'm probably going to set myself up here for some aggravation, but I don't care. I'm only human. So, I was out at the river a couple, 3 days ago, I guess, and just hanging out, and I left something in the cab of the truck that I needed, and so I went over to the truck, opened the door, couldn't quite reach it, and I set the keys down on the seat. Do I need to tell you what happened after that? So, as soon as I did it, I realized, I'm always so careful. I always try to lock the door with the key. I don't use the automatic, push the button and close the door. It's a Ford. So, I threw a rock at it, at the passenger window. Bounced off. Put a little tiny chip in it, so I got a big rock. I put a hole in the window, all right. Glass went everywhere. So I spent an hour trying to clean up the glass off the seat and off the floor where my feet go, and what a mess. But I got my keys back. Some people were saying, well, why didn't you just, jimmy the lock? Well, because all of my tools were in the truck. Screwdrivers, everything. Somebody said, well, take off your radio antenna and use that. I never thought of that. So, little tip. Lock your keys in, take your radio antenna off if you can, and use that to jimmy the lock, I guess you could say. But I never thought of that, like I said. So, I called on the see what a window costs. It's $175 installed, but it takes them 3 to 4 days to get it because it's so old. So what can I say? Everybody raise their hand that has not locked their keys in a vehicle at one time or another in their life. I didn't raise my hand. So anyway, June is approaching very quickly. Target time to go back out in the motorhome is the first week in June after I get my retirement check. So I've been piddling around, fussing with this and fussing with that, and just trying to get it ready to go. I got a mess to clean up in the front there. Got some wires laying around, and where I had took out some stuff and put some new stuff in. I'm trying to get this refrigerator thing going. Like I've said before, that the bank said they'd finance one for me. I got this loan paid off. I had no trouble paying it off. I mean, it's almost gone now, so I hate to finance it, but what are you going to do? Who's got $1,200 just laying around? Retired people don't just have. Let me rephrase. This retired people doesn't have $1,200 just laying around, so I don't have any choice in it. I'll have to do that, or try to do with an ice chest or something. I don't know. We'll see. I don't mind eating a lot of canned food. Not particularly good for me, but it's not a requirement to have perishables on board all the time. And that's really about all I'm doing. Checking tires, gave it a little tune-up. It seems to be starting up really well now. If it's been sitting for like a week, Dodge didn't put a check valve or anything like that on there, and the rear tank is lower than the fuel pump. So, excuse me. So if it sits around, all the gas drains back to the fuel tank, so it takes a few minutes for it to pump itself back up. If y'all remember last summer, I tried to do with the electric fuel pump, with the dual tanks and all that kind of stuff. It just wasn't going to work out, I guess. I needed a puller instead of a pusher, so the pullers are a little expensive, but I don't think I'm going to go with the electric. I'll just I went ahead last summer and put a stock fuel pump on it, the one that's supposed to be on it, And when I did go back out, and if you all remember when I brought the camper back home and went back out in the motorhome, I didn't have any trouble with it. It wasn't stalling out and wasn't overheating. And so I'm looking forward to checking out the new heads, see how that works on some of these grades pulling out of here. So that's kind of about all I'm doing. I might try to wash it, and I might not. I don't know. We'll see. If we getting enough rain, that's not enough stuff sticking on it. So I haven't really been following the fire predictions and all that. I've been too busy with other things, as y'all know. So, but I believe that there's been quite a bit of rain up there, so we may delay the fire season a while. Arizona has fires every year, no matter what. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to go back to my old spot. I'll probably be up on the rim there somewhere, or close to it. Somebody, one of my friends said that they're going to go to Quartzsite this year. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't know. I went out there a couple of times in the winter. It's unbearable in the summertime. I mean, you can't. Nobody can live in their motorhomes out there without running a generator 24 hours a day for the air conditioner. But I did try to go out there in the wintertime, and I don't know. It's just desert, flat desert and cactus and scrub brush, dusty. Yeah, well, to each his own. As far as my health goes, I went to see the doctor, my heart doctor, last week, get some results on some tests and that, and he looked at me and said, "It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing." He says, "You are one tough cookie to go through what you did and come out with a clean bill of health like I've got right now." He said he just can't believe it. There's no damage, no heart damage. One of the arteries that has been plugged up for a long time, I think I mentioned this before, has grown new arteries. I didn't know that humans were capable of doing that, but I guess it did. It grew. The body made its own bypass. So he said, "Aren't you glad that you didn't go through the bypass surgery like the other doctor said you should?" I said, "Well, yeah." He said, "The only thing that I have to do," well, he said, "there's two things that I have to do, is take my meds, especially the blood thinner and the blood pressure pills, and lose some weight." He says, "I got to lose about 10 to 15 pounds. Quit smoking." He always says quit smoking right before he goes out to the back and smokes. So a little cynical there. But yeah, the health is great. I feel good. I'm on some B vitamins and some folic acid. He said that this will help my heart and my circulatory system. Took me off the cholesterol pills. He says I don't have cholesterol pills, or high cholesterol, but the good cholesterol is a little low. So he just said start eating good stuff, good food. Lay off of the hamburgers and cheesecake and Twinkies. And I only have 2 vices: smoking and Twinkies. So anyway, I guess that's kind of about it. I asked him if he thought I was okay to, go out and be in the mountains like that. And he said, just don't overdo it. Just do what, you can tolerate. It is the fly season in the town that I live in. I swear I don't know where they get in. But they do. Where was I? Oh, I forgot where I was now. So the first thing to go, is a memory. So anyway, when I had to pause it for a minute, I had 2 or 3 of them just buzzing around my face. driving me crazy. The cat has a lot of fun though. Don't you, Lily? You have fun? Yeah, she's just staring at me right now. I was going to try to get her up here in the camera, but she's not having it right now. So anyway, he said, just take it easy, you know, do what I can, work myself up to where I was before. I could do that. He said that he didn't see any problems with me going out again this summer for, you know, for 3 or 4 months or whatever. He said, of course, you know, if I have problems, we'll go to the nearest doctor. But don't wait until, you know, don't wait until you are in trouble to go. If you have just a slight symptom, go, you know. So what I'll do is I'll go out for a month or 2 and come back. You know, maybe get a checkup or something like that. Excuse me. And go back out again. The camper, I don't know about that thing. It's leaking all over the place. I might be in the market maybe next winter to get a different camper for the truck. I'm just jumping around here. Some of you know that it's really old. I only paid $250, I think it was, something like that. So it's heavy, it's old, and it's very heavy. And I can't live in it. It's just too small. It goes right to the end of it's a long bed truck, but it goes right to the end of it. So there's not enough room to, you know, hardly walk around. I got to walk sideways around and climbing up into the overhead bed is it's not too bad, but getting out I got to be careful. I mean, I can get out of there just real easy, just miss stuff a little bit. Yeah, I'm right out on the floor, so, you know. And I've said before, you know, the concept of rolling out of bed in the morning takes on a new meaning when that happens. So, anyway, I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else to talk about at the moment, so I guess we'll cut this off and go ahead and get it uploaded. I wanted to apologize for not commenting on the last 2 videos, answering comments. I don't know what it is. I go start it, I get distracted and go do something else. And next thing I know, it's been 2 or 3 days, and then it's 4 days, and now it's irrelevant to answer the comments. But I do read them, not ignoring anyone. I've said that a lot lately, so... one other thing the doctor did say, he says don't expect to be 100% in a month, because it's not going to happen, what I've been through. So he said it was amazing that I'm as good a shape as I am, but I'm not out of the woods yet, completely. The most important thing is take the blood thinners and blood pressure. Now I'm repeating myself now, so I'll just go ahead and cut this off and we'll get it uploaded. I'll talk to you later.